What if I told you about the billionaires who secretly funded inventions that shocked the world? From mind-bending technology to life extension research, these hidden figures have reshaped the world in ways few could imagine. But their influence runs deeper than you think, so stay until the end, because one of these stories might completely change how you see the future. Let's begin with billionaire Manoj Bhargava, someone you might not expect to see on this list. An Indian-American entrepreneur and creator of 5-Hour Energy, he built a fortune through his wildly successful energy drink, which became a household name in the United States. Bhargava has consistently stood out not just for his business acumen, but for his deep commitment to philanthropy. He has pledged to donate 99% of his wealth to solving some of the world's most pressing issues, focusing on sustainability and improving lives in underserved regions. Through his initiative, Billions in Change, Bhargava has spearheaded projects that aim to tackle problems such as energy poverty, clean water scarcity, and climate change. One of his most revolutionary creations, the free electric bike, allows users to generate electricity by pedaling for an hour, a game changer for off-grid communities. Similarly, the Rainmaker transforms seawater and polluted water into clean drinking water, offering a scalable, affordable solution to water scarcity. In regions plagued by drought or contamination, it ensures access to safe water, embodying Bhargava's vision of creating practical, cost-efficient innovations that can be rapidly deployed to help those in need. Bhargava has invested hundreds of millions in these innovations, demonstrating his belief that meaningful change requires long-term commitment. His hands-on approach tackles global challenges by empowering communities with practical tools, cementing his legacy as a quiet but impactful force for good. From practical solutions to engineering marvels, we move to Howard Hughes. The eccentric billionaire and aviation pioneer played a monumental yet often understated role in shaping modern aerospace engineering. Although the term billionaire wasn't commonly used in his era, Hughes's immense wealth, derived from his inherited fortune and business ventures, would easily place him among today's billionaires. His financial power allowed him to secretly pour millions of dollars into classified projects aimed at advancing U.S. military aviation technology. One of his most ambitious creations, the H-4 Hercules, famously nicknamed the Spruce Goose, was a massive flying boat designed to transport troops safely over long distances. Though it flew only once in 1947, this engineering marvel showcased Hughes's relentless pursuit of innovation. Beyond the Spruce Goose, Hughes invested heavily in cutting-edge aviation technologies. His company, Hughes Aircraft, became a powerhouse in developing advanced radar systems and early reconnaissance tools, pivotal for national security during and after the war. By 1953, Hughes Aircraft had transitioned into a research giant, generating contracts worth billions for the U.S. government. Hughes also pioneered pressurized cabin designs, which set the standard for modern commercial air travel, enabling safer and more comfortable flights at higher altitudes. Hughes's obsession with precision engineering extended to pushing boundaries in aerodynamics and speed records. He personally financed and piloted aircraft that broke speed barriers, such as the Hughes H-1 Racer, which set a world airspeed record of 352 miles per hour in 1935. These accomplishments not only boosted American aviation capabilities, but also inspired a generation of engineers to innovate further. While his investments in aviation weren't always financially successful, his innovations laid the foundation for modern aerospace engineering. Hughes's vision for aviation as a tool of both exploration and defense solidified his legacy as one of history's most impactful innovators in the field. Shifting from innovations in the skies to breakthroughs in human longevity, Larry Page stands out. The Google co-founder has quietly invested in groundbreaking health initiatives aimed at extending human lifespan and improving well-being. Backed by Page, Bill Maris founded Calico Life Sciences in 2013, a research and development company with the ambitious mission to understand the biology of aging and develop interventions that help people lead longer and healthier lives. Operating in secrecy, Calico has attracted top-tier scientists and invested heavily in cutting-edge research. Although financial details remain undisclosed, the scale of investments and partnerships underscores the project's ambition. Page's backing helped Calico secure key partnerships. Notably, in 2014, it entered into a collaboration with biopharmaceutical company AbbVie, with both companies initially committing up to $1.5 billion to support the development of new therapies targeting age-related diseases. In 2018, they extended this partnership, each adding an additional $500 million, bringing the total investment to $2.5 billion. This substantial financial backing underscores their commitment to addressing the challenges of aging. Despite significant investments and high-profile collaborations, Larry Page has kept a low profile with Calico. Co., reflecting his focus on impactful outcomes over public recognition. By quietly channeling his wealth into longevity research, Page demonstrates how visionary investments can push the boundaries of human health and well-being. As he focused on longevity, Peter Thiel turned to the future of intelligence. Renowned for co-founding PayPal and Palantir, he has been a significant yet understated figure in the advancement of artificial intelligence. In 2015, Thiel was among the early investors who helped fund OpenAI, which started as a nonprofit before shifting to a capped profit model focused on developing AI for the benefit of humanity. Alongside other tech luminaries, he contributed to the initial $1 billion commitment that supported OpenAI's mission. Thiel's involvement in AI extends beyond OpenAI. His venture capital firm, Founders Fund, has made major investments in companies building the backbone of AI technologies. For instance, in December 2024, Founders Fund led a $600 million Series D funding round for Crusoe, an AI infrastructure provider, valuing the company at $2.8 billion. Thiel's strategic investments aim to ensure that AI development remains ethical and beneficial to society. By funding organizations like OpenAI and Crusoe, he seeks to influence the trajectory of AI research and deployment, promoting open source platforms and ethical considerations in AI advancements. Despite his significant financial contributions, Thiel often maintains a low profile in these ventures, possibly to avoid the controversies and intense public scrutiny that frequently accompany AI development. This discretion allows the focus to remain on the technological advancements and their potential societal impacts, rather than on the individuals funding them. While Thiel stayed behind the scenes in AI, Gates used his wealth to transform global health. Through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, he has invested over $55 billion into initiatives tackling some of humanity's most pressing challenges, with a significant focus on vaccine development, sanitation, and disease eradication. One of his most impactful contributions is funding life-saving vaccines for diseases like polio, malaria, and measles in underdeveloped countries. For example, the Gates Foundation has spent over $15 billion on vaccine-related programs since its inception, partnering with organizations like Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, to deliver vaccines to millions of children globally. In the fight against malaria, the Gates Foundation has invested more than $2 billion funding groundbreaking research to develop vaccines and mosquito control methods. These efforts have contributed to a 50% reduction in malaria-related deaths since 2000. In addition to combating malaria, Gates has addressed global sanitation challenges. Through initiatives like the Reinvent the Toilet Challenge, the foundation allocated $200 million to develop innovative solutions for safe sanitation in underserved areas. While Gates rarely takes personal credit for these advancements, his contributions have been transformative, saving millions of lives and improving the quality of life for countless others. His focus has always been on outcomes, delivering real, measurable change rather than seeking recognition. This unwavering commitment to global health has made him one of the most influential figures in the fight against preventable diseases and poor living conditions. Finally, we have Elon Musk, a visionary of many industries. While Musk is known for Tesla and SpaceX, few know about his secretive investments in renewable energy startups. Through Tesla Energy, Musk has significantly influenced the renewable energy sector by spearheading strategic investments aimed at accelerating the world's shift to sustainable energy. Under Musk's leadership, Tesla expanded beyond electric vehicles to include Tesla Energy, focusing on advanced solar technologies and battery systems that have revolutionized energy storage. For instance, Tesla's solar roof and solar panels seamlessly integrate renewable energy into homes, and despite challenges, they've driven the adoption of solar power worldwide. But the real game changer has been Tesla's energy storage solutions. Products like the Powerwall for homes and the Megapack for large-scale commercial use have seen explosive growth. In 2023 alone, Tesla's energy storage deployments more than doubled, expanding this business to over $6 billion and cementing its role in energy infrastructure. This momentum continued into 2024, with deployments reaching 31.4 gigawatt hours, a 114% increase from the previous year, and revenue from the energy generation and storage segment rising by 67% to approximately $10.1 billion. Musk's vision doesn't stop at individual products. It scales to massive projects. Tesla has secured partnerships like the one with Intersect Power, agreeing to supply 15.3 gigawatt hours of Megapacks to support solar and storage initiatives through 2030. This is a monumental step toward making clean energy the backbone of power systems across industries. On a global scale, Tesla has been making bold strides. The construction of its new Megapack factory in China was completed in 2024, with trial production already underway. Mass production is set to begin in the first quarter of 2025, with the facility expected to produce 10,000 Megapack units annually, equating to 40 gigawatt hours of energy storage capacity and further accelerating the adoption of renewable energy worldwide. Musk's ultimate goal was unveiled during Tesla's Investor Day in 2023, where he presented a bold $10 trillion roadmap to fully power the world with renewable energy. This ambitious plan highlights not just the feasibility of a sustainable energy future, but Musk's unwavering commitment to tackling climate change. While Tesla's electric vehicles often steal the spotlight, it's Musk's lesser-known investments in renewable energy infrastructure and storage systems that might leave the biggest impact on our planet's future. These projects reflect a visionary's dedication to creating a cleaner, greener world. In the end, it raises a question: why do billionaires like these keep their funding secret? Often, it's to avoid scrutiny and let their innovations take center stage. From AI to renewable energy, their hidden contributions continue to reshape our world. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content like this.